today's video, we're going to have a look at how to apply conditional formatting rules to your web intelligence documents. The way to do this is we go into the Analysis tab and in the Conditional subtab, and we click on New Rule. Now this opens up a panel where you can specify your conditional formatting rule. First off, we can give it a name. I'll keep it simple, just call it revenue. You can give it a description. This is just, of course, to describe exactly what the rule does. And here is where you set your rules for this condition. Now, here you can specify either the cell contents. So, for example, let's say we're going to use this rule for our sales revenue. And now when we click later on this and we apply the rule to that, it will check the cell contents, so all the numbers here, and it will compare it to whatever we set here as a condition. So in our example, we'll set, let's say, anything less than a value of, let's say, 150,000 will be displayed in red. Of course, you can add multiple sub-conditions as well, and this is to, of course, give you the option to have multiple conditions set in order to fill a specific need. But in our case, we'll stay with one condition, one main condition, that is, because then we can also add on top a separate condition. Now, in this case, this is useful to do when, for example, in the same sales revenue column, we can identify, for example, we have less than 150,000, but we also want the cell contents to be displayed in green if it is equal to or above, let's say, 175,000. And this, in one rule, it applies both conditions based on what it finds as a value. Now, before we continue, we can also specify, instead of the cell contents, we can refer directly to an object or variable. So either one of the variables we've created or, for example, our sales revenue measure object. In this case, I'll just keep it as a cell content, but just to know, for you to know that there are other options as well for what to set the condition for, as well as on the operand as well. Instead of just typing in a constant, you can also select an object or variable to compare it to. And this is useful, for example, when you have a table that is displaying both this year and last year values, and you have different variables for this year and last year, and you can compare both of these. Now that we have the rule set, we click on OK, and now we click on the column that we want to apply the rule on, and we can just simply find the formatting rule here on top. As you can see, you can actually have multiple ones, and you can even manage them here, add, duplicate, delete, and so on. Now in this case, we just want the revenue formatting rule we created, and we just click on it. And as you can see, the rule has been applied. Thank you.